been a long time coming for those of us who know Chris Burns, the assistant men's basketball coach at Bryant University, who today became the first Division I men's college basketball coach to come out publicly as gay. We've known Chris for a couple of years. In 2014, we helped bring him to the Nike LGBT Sports Summit. And over the last couple of years, we've been talking to him, off and on about coming out and the meaning of coming out publicly, not just to him, but to the entire world. Over the last year or so, he started coming out to his head coach, people in the administration, players on the team, more and more friends of his, family, and he's found pretty much what most LGBT people in sports have found when they've come out and found the strength to be true about themselves. And that is that their fears were far worse than reality. That the people in their lives, while some of them struggled at first, some of them had questions, some of them doubted why he might want to come out publicly, eventually they came around and realized that, this is a good guy, he's a good coach, he was a great basketball player, he was the Chevrolet Player of the Game in a losing effort in Division II National Championship in 2005. This guy's a quality guy, and so what, he's gay, who cares? That's the way most people in his life that's where they've ended up. And it's been great to see, the coaching staff and the players and the athletic administration and the president of Bryant University all rally around Chris and say, yeah, we're good with this. We want you to tell your story. It's an interesting tidbit. Anthony Nicodemo is head coach of the boys basketball team at Saunders High School in New York. He and Chris dated for a while. And when we ran Anthony's story a couple years ago, Chris was kind of the piece of the story we couldn't talk about. They dated for a number of years while Chris was in college, and after he dated college, while Anthony was coaching college and high school. They're secretive about it. And now it's, for me as a friend of Anthony and of Chris, to see this finally come full circle, to see Chris be able to talk about this, to see Anthony be able to talk about this story. It's incredible what they had together, the support structure that they were to each other, as they were really the only ones they were out to. They were dating, they were obviously in basketball, Anthony driving to Chris's games all the time. They were inseparable. And for them both now, years and years later, a decade after they started dating, to finally be able to both come out and be honest and be themselves, it's just, I know it's a relief for both of them. And, it's Chris's story is just yet still another example, all of you closeted LGBT athletes and coaches, that you're going to be largely accepted by the people in your life and in your team. And this would be a great thing. Chris is going to inspire other people to come out. So Chris, thank you so much for doing what you did. I know that you've listened to a lot of people about this, and thank you for taking that leap of faith and trusting, people like me and Anthony and all the other people you've surrounded yourselves. Thank you so much for doing this.